right, chaos in the legislature there, the MK party, or at least members breaking into song of Mkhonto we Sizwe party. This after the speaker resolved to ring the bell, after which members are to vote. Mkhonto we Sizwe party adamant that their request for a secret ballot should be acceded to, and them maintaining that if precedence is going to be used in this respect, then they must honour the fact that when a premier was voted for in the form of Thami Ntuli, it was a secret ballot that was used. So in this instance, if the Speaker of the House is going to insist on following precedence, then of course they believe that they have the right to have the secret ballot. Mpho.
Yeah, the MK party emphasising that need to vote by secret ballot, citing threats made through messages, one of which was actually read out live on television there, and also making mention of threats which may not be seen or with evidence shown through messages read out, saying that they receive verbal threats. And the MK party's demand for the secret ballot, of course, denied, the members not taking it too well. KZN Legislature Speaker Nomtembeko Boyce emphasising that the debate has been concluded and she doesn't want to stall the process. She says that she's applied her mind to the specific circumstances of the matter. She's argued that all members participated in the debate openly. In fact, you can see that live on the visuals there is President of the MK party, Jacob Zuma, who is among those sitting there. Of course, Tony Ngeni also right next to him there, just really emphasizing their disgruntlement, Mfundo, showing that they are not happy that they have been denied to vote by secret.
Now, it's anybody's guess what happens next, but of course, as stated a bit earlier, the bell has been rung. But what brings them here, why have all members convened today at the KZN Legislature? Well, it's for the motion of no confidence debate in Premier Thami Ntuli. Now, the motion, of course, was brought by Mkhonto we Sizwe party against the leader of the government of provincial unity, something that Mkhonto we Sizwe party insists that when it comes to that GPU, it was not the will of the people of KZN, but of course we do know that among the parties that are part of that GPU is the African National Congress, having heard from the deputy convener there that the ANC will be towing the party line and voting against that specific motion of no confidence. We also know that when it comes, of course, they're also in the GPU, they'll also be voting against that motion of no confidence. The NFP is one that becomes the contentious one. At this point, the indication exactly as to how they would vote is the interesting one, but we know it's an 80-member legislature. The Mkhonto we Sizwe party needs 41 votes. We heard last week, at least on the part of the EFF from Paul, they were stating, their leader, Julius Malema, stating that they would support a motion of no confidence, saying must exactly be acceded to here because Mkhonto we Sizwe party got a majority of the votes or support from the electorate in the previous election in 2024. So quite an interesting day. It has turned out to be a very vibrant debate that we've heard, but most certainly now descended into chaos, as you can see in those visuals. Yes,
yes. As you talk about the NFP, we do know that they have since withdrawn from the coalition and they've now filed a motion against the very premier that the party helped to elect in rounding up the parties that garnered to ensure that Thami Ntuli was elected through a coalition, including the ANC, the DA, the IFP and NFP, who are no longer a part of that coalition. So live developments there, chaos breaking out into song, as we, of course, will take you back there as we keep a very close eye on the deliberations there. But what we do know for a fact is that the Speaker says that she's satisfied that this is the way to go and that she is a teacher, but she's consulted with the experts who have advised that voting by secret ballot will not be allowed, and this is the way that it's going to go. Well,
Mkhonto we Sizwe, as you can hear, still there in song. It seems as though the EFF is also joining in, as they have indicated that they would support that motion of no confidence. We saw a bit earlier, as you stated in Paul, that a president of Mkhonto we Sizwe party, Jacob Zuma, is in attendance, also there, flanked by Nathi Nhleko, who's the chairperson of the political party, as well as Tony Ngeni, who's now deputy president of the political party. I suppose that speaks to the importance of this very event, what's happening here. Let's actually listen into the speaker and check in the natural sounds there.
Yeah? down. Honorable Dlamini. Members of the public gallery. Guests.
All right, as you can see there, the live visuals, some controversies, a party still adamant that they want their secret ballot, still united in song there, as we can see. And we understand that Simphiwe Makhanya, our reporter, will be standing by soon just to give us a summation of what becomes the way forward with what we're seeing now on our television screens.
Yes, yeah. We will, of course, continue to monitor those deliberations, keeping a very close eye on the developments. It's a story that we are keeping a close eye on.